Okay, now let's go ahead. That's okay.
Okay, good evening, everyone. To be honest with you, I have not really gone through this, but I think I understand what we need to do. So you
Yourself, everyone, unmute yourself.
can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes,
We
Yes.
can. We can.
Yes, we can hear
Okay,
you.
so I'm saying that, honest, I have to take time to go through both the documents and the assignment, but from my experience, I understand what we need to do, I think. So I'm saying that for people that have gone through it, please draw my attention and our attention to work to be sure that we're on track, because I haven't really gone through them. My understanding of the assignment is that if you look at this slide, okay, and pick
Sorry, please. Sorry to disturb you. Sorry to cut you, please. Olufunke Adiaga, there is noise in your background and you keep unmuting yourself. If you keep doing this, I'll put you out of the meeting, please. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Okay, no problem. So I'm saying again that my understanding of the work, though I haven't gone through this in details, so that's why I'm saying people that have gone through draw my attention to the fact that we're on track. My understanding of what they want us to do is to look at slide 8. So this is procurement procedures generally. Please, can you scroll to slide 8 of this? That's what the assignment says. I'm reading the assignment in the instruction in the group. The assignment says that we should go to slide 8 and pick any. No, this is not slide 8, please.
The slides are not actually numbered, so I don't know how we are going to get the slide 8.
No, from when you open.
Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
yeah, so
7,
I think
8.
it has 2 options. G1,
eligibility.
It has a no. It has 2 options to choose from. It has G1, one. Yeah. This is it. It has 2 lots. So the task says that we should choose one. Okay, I wish it would have been easier if I'm able to share my screen. But I'm looking at the task.
But you can share your screen. You are a co-host. Please share your screen so that it can be easier with you.
I'm saying that I'm not using my phone. I don't have this is not the phone with the group information and documents. And I can't log in on my computer.
You're on the group right now.
That's what I'm telling you. I am not signed up with where my WhatsApp is. I'm just doing Zoom on a different phone, so I can't share. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. This is not my phone, so I don't have my information here.
I thought you could.
But let me continue. We will
WhatsApp group. No, we are not just going back.
I can't. It is not my phone. It is not my own phone.
I do understand now. I thought you were on the group.
That's what I'm trying to say.
So I understand.
No. I'm just reading from my computer. Yeah. So I'm just reading from my computer. So what I'm saying is, what the task told us to do is to look at this slide 8, which has 2 lots, and choose any one. So the first thing we need to agree on is, which of the assignments do we want to do from these 2 lots? I think we agreed that we want to do purchase of office furniture and equipment. Do we all agree on that first?
Yes.
That's where we need to start from.
I even thought I saw a computer or something on the platform.
Well, I think someone was trying to give an example, but that's not the assignment.
Yeah.
The assignment says that pick any of the assignments on slide 8.
Maybe we can do office furniture, Abi.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's go for office furniture and equipment. So after we've decided on that, they now said we should prepare like we want to bid, live bid. So the next question we should be asking ourselves is, and that's what I was asking myself, who is this person we are submitting our bid to? Is it Nigerian government? Is it UN? Can we agree on that? Because that will be our assumption. Most bid organizations, when they request for bid, they have their standard bidding document templates and guides. So we know what to follow. Is this UN or Nigerian government? Who are we submitting our bids to?
Let's use Nigerian government.
Let's use Nigerian government.
Let's choose Nigerian government.
Okay, that's fine. So this is my assumption. Like I said, I haven't gone through this. So if anybody has gone through it and they stated specifically who we are submitting to, that will help. But typically, the processes are not always so different. So if we are doing BPP, I sent a document to the group, the standard bidding document for goods for BPP. Okay, can you help us? So everybody can go to the group. I'm going to point us to that in the group.
They said submission of bid. If you look at this slide, this place.
Okay.
So the submission of bid is actually supposed to be to prospective bidders are to submit bids for each of the lots desired in 2 hard copies of the technical bid and 2 hard copies of financial bid, including soft copy of financial bid in MS Excel formats, packaged separately in sealed envelopes and clearly marked technical, whatever. The 2 sealed envelopes should be put together in a bigger envelopes addressed to the permanent secretary, Federal Ministry of so and so Abuja. So definitely it is assumed that is Nigerian government and clearly marked with name of the project and lot number. Furthermore, the reverse of each sealed, like what they normally put, how you are to submit. So definitely it's for federal government of Nigeria. So we need to go by the Nigerian eligibility criteria.
Okay, so that is very good. So in the group, I shared the standard bid document for the Nigerian Bureau of Public Procurement. So typically, they have forms that you will use for your technical and your financial proposals. They would have given guides. So we need to fill those forms. Now that we've agreed that it's Nigerian government, okay, so by the side, let's each of us go and open the form I shared in the group. And okay, if you can also have it handy,
That's the
called
BPP, right?
Here is a sample.
Is it the BPP?
So I said, here is a sample. Yeah, that is it. Yes, that is it.
There you go.
Okay, very good. Okay, so please have that handy on one side. So we should know in our mind that we are preparing technical proposal and financial proposal. Technical proposal. Sorry, can I continue?
Yes, please.
Someone is talking.
I don't understand why people will be on official Zoom and they will leave their mic and be talking. I don't get it. And I don't really want to mute. Should I mute everybody?
Yes, ma'am. Please do mute. When we need interventions, we can unmute, talk, and mute back. Mute everyone, please.
And I'm not going to allow you to unmute yourself. That's what I will do. Right. So I'm looking for our presenter. Please, I'm asking you to unmute yourself. Yeah.
I've done that.
Thank you.
I've unmuted myself. So I'm saying that, so we should bear in mind generally that the technical proposal has to do with talking about what we want to do, our services, our competence, like they taught us in class. Those are the things that we are going to be looking at, how we want to deliver, what value we are bringing, description of what we want to do. Generally, that's what the technical will be talking to. Whilst the financial will be talking about how much, the pricing, and the breakdown of our costs. That's typically what the financial will be talking about. In this case, they said we should even put it in Excel. So to help us, the form has even a template that can help us, that we will fill for the, then when we want to do bid, there are what we call support documents. Okay, and if you look at the list, again, you have to forgive me that it's a bit tough for me because I'm not talking from my own computer. So it's not easy for me to navigate what I'm talking about or pointing to. So I have to be referring you to what we have shared in the group. In that same breath where they said dearest unicorns, they already told us documents that we need to get ready. Okay, and if you go, and I will enjoin all of us, even after tonight, to go back and read this slide that OK shared earlier, and this standard bid document. In the slide that she shared earlier, they listed our support documents: CAC registration form, ITF, NSITF. So those, when you are bidding for Nigerian government, they expect you to put those support documents. Usually by law, if you are doing less than 50 million turnover, they exempt you from certain things like ITF. ITF is 1% of your payroll. So they use number of staff or turnover for both ITF and PENCOM. So if you don't have if you are not up to the turnover and you don't have the number of staff, you can actually still get your BPP clearance certificate online. In fact, they will give you exemption from the dashboard. To log into BPP, you go online and register with them. Once you provide your tax documents and they see that you don't have up to the number of staff, they will give you an exemption themselves. So in some bits, they will tell you to provide your exemption. You can write your letter, or some people say they get exemption from those offices like ITF. In some bits, they don't write that you are exempted, so you have to provide them. So in this case, our assumption is that for 57 million already, you are likely to be expected to have those documents, okay? So those are our support documents that all of us need to check. So let's go back to the technical proposal. Okay, you can scroll down to, let me look at the page for you on my computer.
On this same...
this is a bit...
this same...
This is the standard bid document. The standard bid document.
Okay.
Yeah, so this standard bid document generally talks about everything about bids. So you go to almost to the end, you will see the forms that we need to fill there. Almost to the end of this document, you see where the forms are. Let me try and see if I can get the page. And others can also follow and check so that you can, if you find it first, you let us know what page they are. Okay. No. Okay. Let me see. If you go to page tender and contract forms, page 47, section 5. Okay, so if you go to
tender and what?
Pardon?
Tender and
page
what?
43. Tender and contract forms, section 5, page 43.
That's it right there.
Page 43.
Section 5.
Yes, go to page 43. So if you scroll down, you see the different forms that they want us to fill. Have you seen them?
What you have on page 43 page 43 is procurement of goods, notice to users.
Yes. Yeah, so it's goods we are tendering for.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. It's not numbered according to their table of contents. So go to, on their table, on the form, it starts from page 47. Go to 7 and you see from G1 on 48. Form G1 is on 48, page 48.
To do it, I was trying to search for it, but I'm not getting through. It's not giving me what you want. So let me go technically. Let me just go to page 48. People are waiting in the waiting room. We have many co-hosts. Please
make someone else a co-host so that I can focus on this
what
and you
I'm
can be
saying, Sisi. I said we have like 5 co-hosts. You are not the only one that is the co-host. So I'm talking to those ones.
So co-host, can you help us add the people? Sorry? Let me try to see if I can join from my computer again.
To do with the forms, really? What do we want to do with the forms?
Those are the forms we will use to apply for our technical and financial proposals. Then we will attach our letters and our support documents. Those are the things we will submit. If we are following BPP standard bids document. It's on section 5. Go to page 48.
Section 5, we are on section 5, but there seems to be no form in section 5.
Yeah, scroll down, you will see them. Not the table of contents. Scroll down.
Yeah, that's what we're
So have you seen them? So the first form is from G1. Can everybody see it? You can comment in the chat room. You're already there, sister.
No,
so these are the things that you will
right there, up there. This G1 here.
Can you see them now?
Yeah, that's
Can
G1.
everybody see them? Okay. So if you can comment in the chat room, it will help. I'm struggling a bit because I'm not the one scrolling. So what I'm saying is these are the standard forms that they've made available to us. So what we will simply do is to insert our names. In our own case, we have supply of goods and relevant service. So if you look at that, our assignment again, we are doing both purchase of the furnitures and we are installing as well. So installation is related service, whilst the first part is purchase of furniture. So here we have to agree on a name. I was thinking that we could choose one of us whose company has this document, or we will just assume that they have. Okay, since it's going to be a live bit, so we can have someone volunteer their company.
You know, we need the, what's the name of those ones that are always very hard on us? The ITF. Do we need the ITF for this? Sis, did we lose our presenter? Okay, Dr. Ijoma is volunteering Climax. Is it Climax or Climax Business Consult? I think Funke's service has thrown her out. Okay. Dr. Ijoma. Dr. Chikezie. Can you hear me? Dr. Ijoma, please unmute yourself and tell us the documents you have. Dr. Ijoma, please unmute yourself. I'm asking you to unmute. Okay, Funka is back. Welcome back, Funka. While you were away, while you were away, Dr. Chikeze volunteered our company, and I was asking her to please unmute and tell us the documentations she has, the relevant documentations she has.
Okay, that's fine. So please, can you unmute my second joining? I've joined with my laptop now, so it might be a bit easier for me. So if you can unmute me in both places, that would be helpful. Okay, I don't know if you got me. Can you unmute my second device?
I can only see one you. What's the name of the second one?
Okay, so this particular one that I'm talking on is
I've asked
the second one is Dr. Funke. Okay, good.
And I'm going to make you a co-host on that one as well, so that if you want to share, you can share. All right, Dr. Chike said she cannot talk where she is right now. But you know, Funke, when you have two devices together, it's going to be...
I'll do the needful, don't worry.
Okay, because we're hearing you on both. All right, so there you go. I'm going to stop the sharing so that you can share by yourself right now, and it's easier.
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
I can't hear you guys. Okay, I think something is wrong with my computer is on overdrive. Looks like I can't share my screen again. Okay, continue this way.
See your
My
screen.
computer is hanging again.
We can see your screen.
Pardon?
We can see your
Yeah,
screen.
but it's hanging from my end. And
Oh, I see.
it's really a bit different. That's what I'm saying, that it's hanging, so I can't move anything anymore from here. It's a bit unsettling for us. So what I would suggest is the form is here in this in what I am sharing. So if we look at the forms, this is just to... So if you look at form 1, for example, what we need to do is we the undersigned. Who are we? So we have to agree on a name we want to use. We need to have a company letterhead because we are going to respond to this tender to say, so this will be on our letterhead, for example, to say that we've accepted to bid for this work. We already know our lot number. Can you see my cursor moving? So we already know our lot number. We know the date. Tender package number, if we saw it, I think I saw tender package number in the same slide. Let me see. Hopefully my computer allows me. We'll go back to that. So we see the amount in words. They already told us 57 million naira. I don't know if we are on the same page on that. If you go through this PowerPoint slide, what the figure we are bidding for is 57 million naira. So we put it here. ITT is instruction to tender. So typically we need to read the instruction to tender. If I'm correct, I'll go back to that slide. They gave us 1 month already. So we write 1 month here. We write from the dates according to the instruction to tender. So we sign on behalf of the company. We write our dates. This G2A goes into our financial proposal because it's talking about numbers, okay? So we know the lots is lot 1, if I'm right. I'll go back to that again. We have to describe the type of furniture. So again, normally a tender will be very detailed. They will tell you almost the spec of what they want you to supply. But in this case, since it's just a practice, I do not see anywhere in that. But like I said, I haven't read it in details. So for people that have read in details, you have to draw attention to it. if there's any spec. But if there's no spec, we have to describe the kind of furniture. They said office furniture. So what would be office furniture, for example? You will be looking at tables, chairs. So we are the ones that will describe the item we are supplying here. 57 million. So we have to break, they already said 1 million is for installation. So that means we still have 56 million. Remember that in this 56 million is where our margin is where our retention fee is. So if it's federal government, they will take withholding tax of 10%. They will take VAT of 7.5%. So, you know, we have to do our numbers well to know how much we have to add our margin. Typically, we could look at a margin of 30 to 35%. So let's work it back maybe we'll divide ourselves into groups if we really want to make this fast as a team. Maybe some people will work on the financials, some people will work on the technical, okay? Or we can even have subgroups depending on how many people want to work. So we can also learn here, since they gave us a full figure, so I don't know. Normally, they would tell you whether it is inclusive or not, but it's an assumption. So if we are working with the assumption that this figure is inclusive of VAT, okay, so we will make that assumption. Or we can decide that we exclude VAT from it and just say it is 57% and add VAT to whatever. But I think it is safe for us because most people will give you their full figure, okay? You know, this is not a full bid request. A full bid request is very explicit. You know, in this one now, we are just assuming because it is an assignment. We don't really have the bid document. So we are just following a standard general bid document. But normally, like I said, a specific bid will be very specific about what they want for that particular bid. Okay, so let's go back to our general assumption. We can choose whatever we want. So if we assume that it is inclusive of VAT, so let's walk back 10% withholding tax. We assume that it is a limited liability company, okay, that we're using. 7.5%. Let's walk back our 30 to 35% gross margin. So what will be remaining for us to be able to purchase? Can someone do the workings for us? 30 plus 7.5, that's 30.75 plus 10%. So technically, it will be like half of 57 million is what we have to do this job. If you want to make a margin of 30%, now the choice is up to you. You can decide you want to make 20%. You can even decide it's 10% you want to make. Are we together? You can comment in the chat room, please. So let's assume that but you know, you will quote the full figure, but you know what you have available for you to go and source for your goods. Okay, so let's say what we have available for the purpose of assumption to source for our goods is, for the purpose of this conversation, let's say 30 million. So now, in our sourcing, what kind of furnitures? You have to understand the quality, the manufacturer. Now, I read somewhere, like I said, I've not read in details. I think it's National Competitive Bidding, NCB. In NCB, you quote in Naira. If it is ICB, International Competitive Bidding, you're allowed to quote in foreign currency. But if I am right, I think this is an NCB. So we quote in local currency, which is Naira. So let's say we now want to supply furniture's worth of our real costs, our actual cost of 30 million. But remember, our invoice is going to carry 57 million because we've worked in a number of things there. So we now need some people to tell us what 30 million we purchase. Describe the type of furniture. Assume that it will be maybe desktop, it will be office chairs, office tables. So we list it and we know how many, the quantity they want to supply. Those are the things we'll fix. We'll write those things here where they said unit price. What is the quantity? What is the unit of supply? Unit of supply is maybe one. This is chairs. So it's just furnitures. Okay. So here, that's what we do here. This next document is still our financial proposal. Okay, related services. Installation, like I said, is a related service because you are not purchasing installation, you are purchasing the furniture. So remember that I think they gave us an indication of 1 million. So we can choose to say our installation is 1 million. So we write it here. Description of the related services installation in this case. So this particular form, this one has nothing to do with Naira and Kobo. So this is, we go into our technical proposal envelope. Here, we write the lot number, country, we write, so I'm basically to just fill these forms. So then legal name, what is our company name? Which country are we? Are we registered? Maybe limited liability company. So we write that here. Okay, so this are just giving us a guide, registration year. So this is a standard form, okay? So we fill this form and all this will go into our technical proposal. Now, we might need to get the consent of the manufacturer. It depends, especially so here, if we are buying from, we are not the ones manufacturing, okay? So this is a form. Remember that they said something about guarantee. So tender guarantee. Like I said, most proposal or bid will tell you specific. Okay, so in this case, I don't have specific. So let's assume that we are getting a guarantee for the whole amount. This is my assumption. And if someone has a different opinion, you can also bring it forward, please. So this is our guarantee, and usually is our bank. We should get to give us a guarantee. So we can just fill this for the purpose of our submission of documents. And this is where this document ends. Now, the other things that we will add be our bid support document. So let me share something from my company. For example, unfortunately, I wasn't ready for this meeting. So I'm a bit disheveled, looking for things here and there. So forgive me, please. I didn't plan to join. I had other things, but it's okay. So let me see if I can stop sharing this and share something else. So we get our support document ready, and they already gave us the checklist anyway. In the, let me see. Okay, now I'm struggling again with my computer. My computer is frozen. I haven't shut down my computer for a long time. And it's like almost on 24/7. So I think my computer is rioting. So now I'm struggling. But let's see how far we can go. Where are we? Are we together? I don't know if we are following me. Are we still together, people, sisters?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
And I believe everybody is.
I don't know if I'm making sense to us. I mean, are we following? Am I making sense to us?
I was actually thinking that on this call, we can just go ahead and do what we need to do, like filling of the form, calculating what we need to calculate, put
that would take a long time. I have to leave at 9. Sorry, I have a meeting at 9. I don't know how
I
that
have
will
a 9 o'clock meeting as well. I'm just saying what I thought could have happened. Since somebody also volunteered the company. But if that is not going to, maybe we can discuss on the platform.
We may not finish. It will take time. So I would suggest that we even subdivide ourselves into groups. That's what I think, you know. Or the person can feel, or 1-2 people can feel and share with us. So we look at it together and correct. But we need some people to work on the financials. So the people that work on the financials need to give us a breakdown of, in fact, most times they want to know our logistic costs, your cost of the furniture. You know, we have to state the types of furniture.
Okay,
so I'm not sure it's something we can just come here and do in 5-10 minutes or 1 hour.
So somebody has volunteered to work on the documentation.
Great.
So probably if this person, because it's always easier really for one person to do both the technical and the financial. Most of the time, you know, both of them work, they go hand in hand. And the person who has the company's documentation is the one that knows what she has. So she has to be part of those that are working on the documentation. So, but somebody is saying that she's ready to work on the documentation and share tomorrow. I think I saw something like that from
That's
Yemisi,
fine.
but they thought.
Yes. Okay, so please also go through the PowerPoint that was given to us. It has a checklist of what we need to add as our support documents, like CAC, ITF, NSITF, PENCOM clearance, certificates. Okay. I'm quickly trying to see if I can take us through some of the bids, or maybe one of the bids we've done in my company that is a federal government bid. If my computer allows me to share, that will be, I will share. I'm trying to open. But we can be talking as I'm trying to find my way around that.
The computer does what it wants to do this evening. Probably you can just send on the platform as well, so that
oh no, I may not be able to send. It's my company's bid.
Mrs. Tom can look at it and work with it.
Okay. Well, yeah, but can we have contributions from others on how we think we should go about this? So it's not like okay and I only talking. It's a group work. And I didn't want. Where's our group leader? I'm just a group member. I may not be able to give as much time.
Even me, I'm the least of the group member as it is right now. There is somebody that took the lead
group
now.
Leader, where are you?
Scholar, and then somebody
and
said
scribes. Where are the scribes?
I don't know.
It's tough. I love to do it, but I'm being realistic. I won't be efficient. I've been on my table since almost 8 o'clock. I need to get up. My back is aching. And I still have a 9 o'clock meeting. I'm sorry. So what I would suggest is maybe for people that want to work, you can also reach out to the people working. Maybe you want to do a Zoom together, or we want to have a meeting place. I'll be in the office tomorrow. My office is in Ikeja. So if we think we should have a meeting point tomorrow, maybe spend like 1 hour, that's also good.
Let me try and unmute everybody so that people can really talk, because everybody is now just not saying anything. And it's looking like it's only myself and Funke that are talking. So please, let's unmute. Let everybody unmute. I'm asking you all to unmute so that you can talk. Dr. Chikeze said she cannot talk where she is, but she's ready for us to use her company, and she has already put the company's name somewhere there. So Mrs. Stop, pardon me, I'm just assuming that is a Mrs. And I don't want to call you by your first name since I do not know you like that. Please, can you talk to us about what your plans are? Can you hear me, please? Yes. Yeah, I've told you to unmute yourself, so you can just unmute yourself.
Okay, good evening. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Well, actually, it's not like I've done anything with DPP, but with the explanations that Dr. Funke gave, and taking us through the documents. I think I should, because I'm good with documentation. So I think I can start something tomorrow. And if anybody else wants to join in, then that's fine. Otherwise, I can work on it and then share a draft. Maybe later tomorrow or Thursday. Is that okay?
It's okay. I volunteered to join you. So
It's okay.
We can reach out. I'll send you a message.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And again, I've just
Who is the scribe for the group? Somebody volunteered to be the scribe.
Okay, what will be the work of the scribe?
To put down, of course, we are recording this, but also the scribe will be the person to put down those who want to do what, and then like kind of follow them up on the platform and make sure that they are getting it done, and probably also join them. So somebody volunteered to be, but if the person is no longer interested, probably someone else can take it up so that we can get somewhere with this. For me, honestly, that's why I didn't talk on the platform, because I know I will not be able to function properly. I do not have the time. That's why I'm trying to do a little I can do, trying to help you with the Zoom and getting it set. So probably when Yemisi, Bode, Thorpe, and those who want to do the documentations are ready, they can contact them. Funke, what's Thursday? I can be in Funke's office on Thursday too. So maybe all of us can go to Funke's office. Are you available?
When is that?
When is that?
Let me look at my calendar. What time on Thursday are we looking at?
What time on Thursday are we looking at?
I think I'm free for like 11, between 11 and 2 on Thursday. I don't think I have anything I wanted to do for now. Okay, so yeah, I should be.
I can try to make my Thursday. Yeah. We said 11. We said 11. We have the class 9 to 12, right?
12, right?
Do you really sit at your table for this class? Because I carry it around with me. How can somebody sit down from 9 o'clock to 12? A working business person. I carry it.
It's fine.
Me.
So we can do.
So we can do.
So anywhere I go,
it's fine.
It's fine.
Okay, and I also have to let us know if I had said that before that. To be honest, what I usually do is service, but there's not much difference between service and goods. Is the description on exactly what you're doing. Yeah.
Exactly.
So sometimes what you need to do is, if they don't give us a I don't know where am I going back to myself. If we don't have a form, they would have given us what they want to see. So we are the ones that will create our table of contents. Make sure that we number them accordingly.
Okay, so
that they can easily find the ordering.
Yeah, it's already 9 o'clock. So I think why we are being taken aback is that Funke gave the full disclosure. The truth of the matter is I have not read this thing at all. I have not. And she also, I don't know who else has, but as it is now, I think we should all go back and read so that those who wants to do the documentation can go on and do the documentation, and then we can talk more on this on the platform, and then still meet up at 11 a.m. like we said on Thursday, and we can go online in a meeting so that others can also be part of this, because some people are not in Lagos. I believe some people are not in Lagos, so it's only those of us that can make
What time on Thursday, please? I think I missed that.
We said 11 a.m.
Oh, I won't be available at that time, please.
Please, who is talking?
This is Yemisi.
Okay, you are the person that is doing the documentation now. When are you available?
It will be later on that day. Yes, later on Thursday.
Like what time?
Maybe say between 4 and 5. I should be available, if that works for everybody else.
Okay, so sorry, let me quickly run through something that we did some years ago. So this one, for example,
it's important we
was
put to rest this documentation, shall. It's important.
Yes, I agree. But let me quickly just run
documentation
through this. So I'm just going to do a sweep through. So this was a 2017. It's so many. So this, for example, has many lots for one company. So we did in different states. This is for one location. So you see, there's a cover letter where you have to state. So you saw the sample in the form, or you create your own. Then you put your summary of your costs, which will have your fees, your VAT, everything. Then you give your breakdown of what that cost stands for. Okay. So like what I'm doing, this one was a service. So it has what each person is doing, how much time they are putting into the work, and what is the unit cost of that time and total. So this is what the remuneration, how much we are spending on logistics, telephone, communications, all that will be in this one. I'll quickly do a run through on the technical as well, so that the people that are preparing the documents, so this is what the technical, there's a table of content that goes with this actually. In this one, they already gave us a form. So we just follow their form. Okay. So you talk about your organization.
You are not sharing your screen. You are not sharing the screen.
Oh, I'm not sharing this one. Okay, sorry. So is it sharing now? I'm sharing the technical.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the technical, they gave us a form. So this is form 1. You respond, tell them you are willing to do this. The summary of everything you are doing. You need to put the contact person, your number. That's the person they will be calling. Then your organization, your experience. What have you done in the area of what you are bidding for, So you want to convince them that we have track record, that we've done this before. In fact, we'll give samples of what we've done, who have we done it for, reference of that person that they can verify from. It's competitive. So you have to convince them why they should use you. So this is a summary of our experience, like I said, location, how much, and all that. Then in this one, they already have the form. So you are writing, description of this particular assignment, your understanding, how you want to go about to do it. Okay, what's the way you would, and by the way, we want this one. Okay, we won for 2 places. It was a UWIN employability program. So we chose 2 lots. You can't take more than 2. So the work plan, how we want to go about it, the days we will do what, and what. Our team. But like I said, this is service. I'll try and find something on Good if possible. So I mean, this is just to give a rundown of what they look like. CVs of it, since this is service, and that's it. So then you add your support documents. your CAC, all those stuff, ITF, NSITF. This is the work plan, our staffing schedule in our own. And so that's basically it. It's competitive, like I said. You put your best foot forward. Sorry, okay, you can go back to telling us next steps. So next steps. When are we to present this? When is the assignment due, please?
I think it's supposed to be on the 12th. I don't know.
Oh, that's Thursday.
Yes.
Is that when we want to go to my office?
That's yes, that's very well. It's too late.
That's late.
So except if we
Who is our
start
presenter?
just
I think we should let the presenter, maybe the owner of the business should be the presenter. Since you can do your presentation. But it's all about documentation. You know, when you submit a bid, you are not going to be there to be talking. It's your document, how you package it, that will speak for you.
yeah.
Okay, so sisters. Okay, over to you and our group leader. Okay, our group leaders, Christ. Over to you.
Is it me?
Yes, ma'am.
I was thrown out. You know that network in Nigeria and all over the world has no respect. So I didn't hear what you said. I just came in and I heard over to you. What were you handing over to?
We said that the submission is on Thursday. So we said that Thursday may be too late for us to meet, since that's when we are to submit, I think. Then okay, I also said that the person putting together should know that you are not going to be there to talk when you submit it. It's your documentation that speaks for you.
Oh, yeah.
So what I would suggest is, please do a table of content of how your work is being arranged. So it's easy to follow through your documentation. Also look at the standard bid document of BPP that I shared. Convert them and fill them. Get your support documents ready. Do a table of contents, and then we can take it from there. Then for the technical proposal, there's already a template. Either we create our own Excel sheets and write the breakdown of our goods, installation, services, you know, put a summary like what I showed, then put breakdown in Excel for us. Or we just follow the template of the BPP. That's what we'll do.
Thank you so much, sis. God bless you. So, yeah, Missy Top.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you still here? Can you please let us know whether the documentation can be ready for tomorrow? So that
I will start working. Tomorrow is kind of open for me, so I'll start working on it as early as possible. So once I'm through.
And if you want to come to my office tomorrow.
Are we now saying that we should be in Funke's office tomorrow? So those who can make it there, I will try.
But I have to leave my office at 12.
What do you say?
I have to leave the office at 12. So, but I'll be there till 12.
No, I believe I can work on a draft and then send out. I could post it on the group or send it directly to Dr. Funke and Madam Okay.
No, don't send to me, send to the group so that we all can look at it.
so everyone
I will
can
not
do
be
it.
able
So
to
I
commit
can
the
do that.
time. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I can start as early as possible and then walk through. If I have any issues, I believe I can beckon on you, right?
That's fine. What time do
There
you
shouldn't
want
be any
to?
problem about that.
No,
What
I
time
don't
do
think
you
there should be
look
any
at?
problem.
Yeah.
What time are
Sorry?
you looking at sending to us?
Well, I'll just start working on. I mean, I really can't say now because you scroll through the BPP documents very quickly. So I have to sit with it and then now read through and pick out what we need. If the forms, because I think it's a PDF file, so the
No,
forms
it's a
I'll
Word
probably have
document.
to. Oh, it's a Word document. Oh, fine. Then I can copy
I've
and
shared it
paste
in
and
the
then
group.
edit.
Yeah, I've shared it in the WhatsApp group.
Yes, I've seen it. I've seen it. I thought it was I just assumed that it was PDF. So if it's Word, then I think that should be easy. So let's say 12/1. I think I should be able to send out a first draft.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Thank you so much. I think we've
Are
had
you
a
able
very
to
good
do the
meeting.
financial as well?
She's doing everything now.
Awesome. Okay.
That wants to help us. You are still asking to. What if she now changes her mind? I beg.
Please don't change your mind.
Okay,
Okay,
so
I'm changing
madam,
my mind.
madam, do you mind? I saw that you put on the chat that you are bereaved. Our condolences are with you. I can see everybody. Condolences and all of that. God in his infinite mercy will condole and console you from all of us. Thank you very much, Dr. Funke Medu. Please, all the leaders, take up your jobs, all the volunteer leaders. We'll call you out on the platform. Thank you very much, everyone, for attending. And I will send the recording also on the platform. Not able to make it here. All right. Thank you. God bless you. I think it's
Good night.
okay. I
Thank
think
you.
it's very okay right now to